Peace, love, wholeness, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this, that means this message is for you. So go ahead and receive it as it resonates. If it don't, just let it fly and keep it pushing, y'all. All of my divine love chosen, y'all is welcome to receive my blessings. Come on in. Hit that subscribe button and join the family if you are new. Any hate and karmic energies, y'all will only reap what y'all sow and what y'all deserve. Let's go ahead and get some channel messages. I can't pull from the big box now because it's late. My baby's sleeping. But let's see what needs to be illuminated for my divine love chosen at this time. Let's see what needs to be illuminated at this time. Okay, we got wounded healer coming out again. Okay. Imagination and soul forgiveness. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like divine love chosen, y'all is stepping into your purpose and you're not allowing anybody to get in the way of your happiness and your joy. Just period. Manifesting your happiness and your joy. Because there could be some regret at the bottom of the deck that you are releasing. You know you can't change the past, right? You are in this energy of accepting yourself, loving yourself, accepting yourself, saying fuck the projections of adversity. Excuse my language. That you are receiving, okay? Just period. You know you can't change the past and you're not going to try to force anything or try to. You're going to accept your truth and accept who you are and move forward in that knowingness and knowing that you deserve to feel joy. You deserve to walk in your purpose and in your happiness. You're in this energy of getting grounded, okay? Getting grounded, accepting the betrayals that you done been through, getting grounded, okay? These folks is in denial about the betrayals that they have, you know, been determined to like crossing you and putting you through, right? Folks is in that energy heavily in denial and they want you to be confused, okay? They want you to be confused. They want you to be in conflict with your purpose and with yourself, but you're not. Okay, divine love chosen, you're not. You see clearly. Trust your intuition. Okay, you are a wounded healer, okay? Folks could be in regret because you are in your purpose. You are activated at this time to step into your highest calling. You are ascending, right? They try to slow down your ascension, right? Just like they try to do every time it happens, right? And it ain't working. Just period. It ain't working, okay? So, yeah. Spirit wants you to embrace, I said embrace. Spirit wants you to embrace and nourish the creative aspect of your mind and continue to do so, okay? Yeah. And healing that sacral chakra. Healing that sacral chakra and affirming the pleasure that you deserve to receive, connected to your creativity, connected to your joy and your happiness as well. Okay, being accountable for your well-being. I'm picking up on a lot. So let's go ahead and get into these channel messages. Okay. You're in this energy being made to trust your intuition on a deeper level. If you feel uncomfortable in certain situations, Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and honor that part of yourself. Don't try to become or be something that you're not just for likability or just for the approval of others who don't even know what it's like to be in your shoes, okay? Because don't nobody gonna know what it's like to be in your shoes. They are meant for you. Your path is meant for you, okay? Let's see. I'm hearing the word rescue. I'm hearing the word rescue. Somebody could feel like rescued, okay? Somebody could feel alone and feel like I'm not seeing it in like a negative context. Okay. Somebody in the energies, foundations is crumbling for attacking you, okay? You've been guided to walk away from, those people in denial, wanting to project that confusion and denial onto you, okay? Trust your intuition. The truth is always going to be the truth and it's always revealed, okay? So trust your discernment, trust your intuition. You are on point, okay? Okay. There could be a celebrity watching you with a racist mentality. Okay. It could be a racist or a sexist mentality. Okay, a Libra. Anywho, they don't even gotta be no celebrity. They could just, be stuck in like egomania on the internet. All right, let's see. What else needs to be illuminated for my divine love chosen at this time? Yeah, somebody in that energy greedy for more power. When you are in this energy of using it's like eventually, yes, you want to be able to have a good balance of being able to, being able to be stable off of your passions and your creativity and your ideas, but be mindful of your intentions and overdoing it to the point where you're unable to be in spiritual practice with your passion and with your creativity because you're too pressed behind these industries or too pressed behind trying to have more power or feeling greed or going through the egomaniatrics of the industry, right? And really abusing those sacred gifts and really messing yourself up in the long run by, again, abusing your sacred gifts of creativity, of music especially, but also of your creative passions and capitalizing off of your creative ideas just because of this wicked America's false illusions and propagandas of success. Okay. they TV is blasting upstairs, like, for real, shorty? Okay. Somebody could have been in the energy chasing power. Okay, somebody with the J initial could be significant. Okay. Um, they could be guided. Oh, I did a third reading earlier, but I didn't feel like I didn't feel like posting it. Like, I felt called to just, because if it again, it felt like I said, not just with your excuse me, not just with your creativity, but with your passions in general, especially your spiritual practices or even divination. Like, I am here showing up for you, channeling, being a vessel of channeling our ancestors, and well, my ancestors, and and your ancestors that's connected, and spirit, right? Being mindful of abusing that divination and your gifts and your powers. um, I have said that in previous readings as well, because if you are, like, you again, you need to know when to take a break, and while you're taking that break, actually doing the work that you're guided to do, the spiritual nourishment, and instead of being too comfortable in your power, or too comfortable in your egomania, or because you have a bag already, you don't have to do the spiritual work. No, that's not how it go. Okay. You don't have to listen to me or not. Stop watching me then. Just period. You don't have to listen to me. I'm not here to force anything or preach anything into anybody's life. I'm just here to give the message, right? Don't miss the message trying to be in your ego and comparing and getting into the reader's personal life and trying to compete or compare, or, you know. But for some of y'all, I just thought about this as well. Just like with the creative process and respecting the spiritual aspect of it as well. Same with your spiritual gifts. Um, knowing when to pull back, and knowing when to pour into you, get into, your studies, or get into your creative flow, or pour into other areas of your life, taking care of your body, taking care of your health. Okay. And then showing up again when you feel called, instead of overproducing for the algorithm, right? Just forcing shit out there just for contact. What's it called? Content and algorithm and numbers and stuff like that. Nah, that's not what we doing. Okay, we are at our pace in the here and now. You could be needing to forgive yourself, divine love chosen. Forgiving yourself for the health issues, and I know this is one that I struggle with for sure. It's been, listen, are we really about to have to talk about this? This is one that I struggle with for sure. Like, getting right, getting my eating habits in a good routine, or how do I say it? Getting my how do I say this? All of the changes that I've had to make in what I consume has been extremely hard. And sometimes I even relapse and eat some meat, or get back into feeding myself death, right? And I had just picked up my book, and had just was guided to be accountable for that as well. it's one of the hardest things that I'm having to face. But forgive yourself, okay? And have grace for yourself. Hold grace for yourself, but not too much to the point where you are neglecting responsibility for your well-being and your health, okay? Releasing that guilt, releasing any shame or guilt that you may have, okay? And making, being accountable, being aware, and making those changes in the here and now, and trusting that you will have support in making those changes. You will be supported, right, in making changes in your life, instead of, neglecting yourself, or running from the trauma that is at the root of the core issue, and why you know we are continuing with the generational curses of our eating habits, right? And the traumas from generation to generation that ties into our eating habits. Gratitude, because like I'll be doing good for a little minute, and then I'll just have a slight indulgence, right? Like for me right now, my indulgences has been and I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. My indulgences have been this mushroom Alfredo pasta with a lot of vegan cheese, and my vegan chicken nuggets, okay, and my vegan chicken patties, and some chocolate, okay. Those is my and some chips, okay. Those is my indulgences right now, aside, right? And then on the other side, my greens, my fruits and my vegetables and my cocos and my smoothies and stuff. So it's complicated. It's complicated, but you can release that guilt. Spirit wants you to know that you can release that guilt, and just be in the energy of filling your plate up, or filling what you consume up more, adding more stuff, rather than like adding more life foods, rather than starting off like adding more life foods rather than taking away your entire diet. Try something different and add more life foods, and add more yeah, essentially add more life foods, because next month I'm gonna have to go through my motherfucking cabinets, and just do my whole kitchen and get rid of my stuff, and I don't want to. Just stubborn, but it's okay. It's okay. Um, I'm hearing, bitch, you doing a good job. You doing a good job, bitch. You doing a good job. Okay, so yeah, it's okay, boo. It's okay. Um, Somebody could have been in the energy trying to send you blockages, of course, of course. That ain't new. That ain't nothing new. But Spirit is reminding you that them blockages have been returned. Just period, okay? Just period. You're clearing out the old so you can make room for the new. Just period. Whatever foundations is crumbling, it's time to walk away from it and stand on it, okay? A high-ranked celebrity paying to attack you, okay? So be mindful, Okay, there could be wenches watching me, high ranking celebrities watching me, and then trying to attack all the other celebrities, or trying to, just being nosy and sneaky, trying to figure out what other celebrities or is in your energy that they can attack, or what other people they can attack in your energy. Just going too hard, mad fucking nosy, trying to get into your relationships and control the trajectory of your life, to the point where they even um sending in people like moles and stuff like that, right? Just, it's just ridiculous. Like, in no way, shape, or form do that level of wicked or crazy make me draw me closer to you. No, just no. Okay. But yeah, somebody, like, I could clearly tell a motherfucker was sent in. Okay, I could clearly tell that a mole for this high ranking celebrity was sent in to try to distract me or to try to catch my attention. Like, no, and they not getting a follow back. The fuck? Like, these people will really be something else. I will really be something else. So say, yeah. Yeah, this Virgo energy, they've been sending that energy your way. And they gonna receive that karma, just period. They've been trying to do beauty spells and shut up spells on you. Like, make it make sense. Like, no, bitch, I'm still here. Okay, just period. Okay. Excuse my language, ancestors. But I gotta do what I gotta do when I show up here on this motherfucking demonic device anyway. Okay? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, you got that lethal loving. Okay? That wicked shit is over and they know it. Alright? Because of who you are and your purpose. That's why they obsess and press in that hate and energy. But we listen, I digress. Okay, moving along. 2255, as I say that, everything is in divine order, in divine alignment. Embrace these changes. Yeah, embrace these changes. Okay, because you are this rising star. Okay, my love, you are this rising star. You are a star. Okay, with or without the validation, just period. Okay. You are protected. Okay, loving yourself. Finna receive some manifestations. All right. Just stay focused. You could be in the energy of needing to continue releasing your vices. Okay. What's it called? Going on tolerance breaks, moderating your vices. And for some of y'all, well, for me too, my last vice that I gotta release is this phone. Okay, and we will do it. Okay. So yeah, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm finna be 30. I feel like a brand new bitch. Okay. I'm excited. Okay, for what's to come. Personally. Okay, so get excited for these changes. Get excited about embracing changes in your life, because I feel like you're in an energy where your soul is just not comfortable with, the stagnancy that you may be feeling. You're ready for a change, especially if you are a wounded warrior. if you are a peaceful warrior as well, you usually have thrived, like growing up in survival. You have thrived through those chaotic ascensions. Um, so embrace the changes that you're being guided to make. Okay, there could have been people in that energy that wanted to try to thieve something from you. Okay, they wanted to, they was plotting and planning to try to take something from you, thinking that they could either take your anointing, take your favor, take your finances, or what you're working hard for, or in the energy of like trying to slow you down, trying to stop you, trying to control the trajectory of what you got going on. Even with even people with wicked ass intentions, watching you day in and day out, trying to siphon your energy, trying to take on your spirit, don't know themselves if it meant life or death, right? These wicked celebrities watching you, trying to siphon your energy, trying to talk like you, trying to uh low key, take heed or take your advice, and then, trying to shit on you at the same time, right? Like, make it make sense. Heck, trying to hex, jinx, and curse you, trying to hex, jinx, and curse you, and then trying to pray to God at the same time. Make it make sense, because it don't make none. Okay? Just period. But yeah, these people, for you, your whatever is crumbling around you, it's almost like you're picking weeds, right? You're picking weeds from your foundation. For them, it's more so like, um how do I say it? For them, it's almost like, wow, that's messed up what I'm hearing, but um their foundations was built upon, what's that story called, where where there was a old lady in a house, and then the piggies was building the houses for the old lady, and then the big bad wolf was coming around trying to blow their house down. That is so hilarious. Okay. um how much that makes sense. But yeah, these people's foundations is crumbling for trying to attack you. So continue, yeah, because they not held in high honor. Some of them could have been held in high honor, but they were determined to attacking you because of their jealousy and envy, trying to thieve something from you. So their foundations is crumbling, okay? But there could be people in the energy trying to chase you, or trying to chase, like, doing love spells on you, trying to, manipulate your energy, but that they not real enough. They not real enough, divine love chosen. If they think that you're gonna be doing these back and forth telepathic mind games bullshit, um, with them, no, the fuck you're not. The fuck, okay. You're gonna be in the energy of loving yourself up, okay, forgiving yourself. All right, let me get some. Yeah, somebody is expecting some sort of achievements by, doing love spells. They're greedy for more power. They don't know how to surrender their ego. They could want you to chase them, but you're not. You're showing up how you feel called to show up. Oh, well. And when you feel called not to show up so that you can pour into you because of these ungrateful motherfuckers in that energy, It just is what it is. Oh well, they gonna have to find something better to do with their life. Okay, just like you are, divine love chosen, pouring into yourself, getting focused again, getting back focused, releasing these jealous and envious people, making space to align with the your divine love chosen, right? The people who do want to see you thriving, and the people who do want to see you at your best, not people who want to try to be jealous and envious um, of your anointing and trying to, these karmic people, these Jezebels, wishing you ill will and wishing you harm in the energy. That's not what we doing. That's not what we doing. Divine masculine, you're in an energy where you're being guided to come up out of that bondage, speak your truth, live in your truth, roar, okay? Rage out, roar, because it could be some throat chakra issues, okay? You're needing to step into your faith and step into your priesthood, embracing your priesthood, coming up out of this false energy, and accepting, all the deception going on around you, all the falseness going on around you that you're waking up from, accepting it, okay? Coming up out of um, the illusions of what you wanted it to be, and opening yourself up to healing your heart for what from for and facing reality, accepting reality for what it is. For my masculines, okay, you could have emotional blockages, okay, needing to live in your authenticity because we got false here, okay, with the bondage and emotional pain. Priest energy, stepping into your priesthood, your spiritual power, holding on to your faith, embracing your faith and your spiritual abilities. Okay, that these karmic people want you to reject. They don't want you to step into your power. They want you in this energy. If they could, they would have you in this motherfucking energy for the rest of your life. If they could, they would have you in this energy manifesting your own downfall, manifesting your own death. Okay? And not just like a actual death, but like in other ways. They want to project, their life and how their life turned out onto you. They want you to ping pong that energy back and forth from them and what their life turned out to be to you, projecting it onto you so that you can project it back and manifest that shit for your own self. No, no. That's the type of cycle or trap that they want you in. If you're upholding the falsehood or the denial that they want you in, because that's what they're in. Okay, they want to project their insecurities onto you and then put you in an energy of projecting it right back to them and holding on to that energy so that you can unknowingly manifest that for yourself, because your words are everything and you're manifesting into your life. Okay, that makes sense too. That makes sense. Needing to be mindful, especially if you have a platform, right? A public platform where people are watching you. You're in this energy of watching your words, being careful with your words, being intentional about your words and what you want to manifest for yourself and for your future. And for those masculines who are in the energy, who are very good and intentional with their words and what they manifest to the outer world, being mindful of how you are speaking to yourself in your inner world, away from the social medias and the egomania, because it could work like that as well. You got to have a good balance, um, externally and internally. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Yeah, because they want you stuck. Because they want an earth angel. Yeah, they want an earth angel stuck in some sort of like negative. It doesn't have to be a feminine because she's a feminine right here. But they want an earth angel controlled, manipulated, stuck, and bound by these negative entities so that that's what you manifest in your life and in your future. But Spirit is saying, wow. Spirit is saying you're being guided to your divinity. And that could also be nourishing and nurturing a relationship, a genuine love in your life. Okay? Of course there is, of course there is oppositions that want to destroy, what you got going on, because they're in this obsessed energy. They want to destroy your bliss. They want to destroy your joy, your happiness, your peace. They want to destroy you being in that energy, right? You being an abundant energy. They want to, kill your spirit or kill your joy by being like a op, right? It's like, yeah, it's like a really toxic relationship or opposition, right? Where you try to be optimistic, you try to see the brighter day, right? And these people want to be in the energy as like a succubus, to suck that energy right out of you, to have you in this energy of manifesting that ill will into your own life. Okay? That depression. But I feel like you're in this energy, divine love chosen, where you are leveling up. Your awareness is enhanced. Being gratitude for your awareness. Your awareness is enhancing. Your stability is you're leveling up in all areas of your life. Your focus is enhancing. You're able to focus. You're able to get present, stay present, and take action where you need to take action, releasing what no longer serves you, releasing these op energies and loving them from a distance. Just period. It don't gotta be no love lost at all, but you see clearly what it is and what it ain't, and you're ready for a change in your life. You're ready for a new in your life, okay? Even if you have to irritate a couple motherfuckers, okay? Just period. By being in your truth, living in your truth, prioritizing your peace and prioritizing your happiness. If that makes people feel uncomfortable, even though you're transparent about what you need, what you deserve and desire, oh, well, you can love them from a distance, just period. You're coming up out of that cycle. You're not letting these people control the trajectory of your life and your purpose like they want to. They want to watch from the sidelines and hex, jinx, and curse in the background and watch you destroy your life. No, it's not happening. Not for the divine love chosen. It's not happening. No, we're coming up out of that energy. Okay? Releasing that guilt, releasing that shame, or any of that. But also being responsible for your own well-being as well. Being responsible for your own well-being. And being around people being around people who hold you accountable as well for your well-being, and not allowing you to stay stuck in a stagnancy of destroying yourself. Okay? Because they want you on their level or below you. Or no, they want you on their level or below them in order to feel big about themselves, in order to feel good about themselves. And that's not what we doing, because at the end of the day, with or without social media validation, you are loving yourself. You love yourself, right? You're in your purpose. You know who you are. And a lot of these people, they be mad because you don't need their validation. Okay? Out of respect, out of basic level respect and the alignment of our love, yeah, they should, show you some love. But then they wonder why you don't fuck with them, because they're not real enough to surrender their ego. They're not real enough to put all this social media shit aside and do their part in the alignment that y'all have, right? So a lot of them, you just got to love from a distance, let go and love from a distance, and that's okay. That's okay, because I feel like you be cool, like you be chilling, divine love chosen, right? You're manifesting you and your person, right? You and your bae, you and your divine love coming together and co-creating, and you're good, you're chilling. Okay, just period. Okay, doing what you came here to do, being who you came here to be. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope it resonates. If it do, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. If you need a one-on-one reading, my email's in the description. If you feel called to donate to my business, my Cash App is there too. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.